Everybody,
Wait, hold on, Steve, I'm gonna make sure that it's
Oh.
going live.
All right.
Barbara's the only one that ever watches it, and she's here, so.
You'd be surprised.
No, I know, there's,
All right, we're good, Steve.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the, Kingsburg Downtown Business Improvement District Advisory Board. Let's call a meeting to order. Chairperson, Leslie Carpenter is out, today, so, Vice Chair, myself, is taking part. Quorum, we need to do a roll call. Quorum, so with the meeting. At this time, I'd like to open it up to public comment. Hearing no public comment, we'll move on to item number 3, approval of the minutes of the August 1st meeting as presented in your packet. Any additions, corrections, or deletions? Members? Motion to approve.
wasn't here, but I'll go ahead and make a motion to approve.
Yeah, you read them.
I did. I just don't know if they're accurate. I wasn't here.
Okay.
Of course they are.
Moved by Reggie, seconded by June. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes have been approved. Small Business Saturday, Black Friday, and other upcoming events. Like Abigail to please read. This is regarding the photo booth, I believe, at the Crayfish Festival that our chairman wrote.
Yes, she said that the Crayfish Festival photo booth sign is in production, and she has volunteers to help man the booth for that. And she says she's checked into the trolley for the holiday kickoff. We need details from, you want me to just read all of it? Regarding the rocks from Steve, and she apologizes for not being here. The market opened later because of the holiday yesterday, so she's stuck in LA right now. Text me.
Okay. Is there anything, since she mentioned the photo booth, and that's at the Crayfish Festival, which I believe is the 16th?
Yes.
16th. Is there any other thing that we need to discuss as a bid? And I believe we reached out to offer assistance to the chamber event, and we have offered assistance. I think it would be good for the bid to send out a notice to all of our bid members, reminding them of the date and the time, and their evening activities.
It's just evening.
Yes. Just evening.
Yep, starts at 5, closing the streets probably about 2.
Be closing streets by noon.
Or by noon.
Okay, and encourage all our bid members to be open that evening if at all possible. That's, good for people to, have open businesses if they can be open, bid members during that time period. Anything else on the Crayfish Festival?
Once we have the flyer ready, it'd be great if,
Should be today,
if BID can help, publicize with us, that'd be great.
yes.
Regarding the, October, that was in the October activity that was in the minutes, we should be going out, Leslie and I have worked on it, she has it, I think, on her phone, a letter to go out to all the, bid members downtown, encouraging them to decorate their, a window, for a, fall and or Halloween. It'll happen the month of October. We've kind of written up, not rules, but guidelines, and those will go out, later this week. I do have a correction in a minute. RPS Realty, it's RPS Real Estate. Anyway, and so, and I found the rocks, I just need to work on the artwork for, rocks. What I will do, Leslie and I will do, we'll send out kind of the guidelines to the board members prior to it going public, so in case somebody has some, that unfortunately, don't have those here, but, the other thing I have is, Christmas trees. Leslie is actually going to be looking for some trees. We found some, but I wasn't totally happy with them. So she was going to go to a wholesaler when she was in LA today and try to look at another one. Trees have gone up so much, you know, I can't believe how much everything's gone up. So we will have, trees. And lights, I checked on those, I can order those at any time. They're in stock type of thing. So, that's all I have on upcoming events. Any other board member have anything? I was told, I was out of town yesterday, Labor Day, but I was told that, there was almost a non-stopping line at Cup of Joy.
This is true,
And I heard that Heritage had an enormous crowd being open on Labor Day. And is that a true statement?
There was like 75 people in Cup of Joy at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So if anybody wants to be open on holiday Mondays, there were a lot of people that came from out of town to spend the day downtown. So we heard some mixed reviews from them, but, you know, every business owner, it's their prerogative to be open or not. But
Sure.
if you want to be open, the crowd will be there. There was actually a very busy day, yeah.
I heard that, and I think that we as an organization need to be encouraging of that, because if we are going to be trying to draw people from out of town, it's hard when you're not open type of thing, so.
Or maybe just put signs on windows.
Well, I'm always open on a holiday Monday. Memorial, Veterans, Labor Day, always. And I park in front of my store, I wanna tell you that. One day, you know, just those days during the year, I park in front because I want people to know that I am open and, open for business. And it was unbelievable. I had crowds in my store. And also on Saturday, some businesses are closed on Saturday. It was a very busy day.
Good, well, you know, I was at a tourist destination and everything was open, you know, so it was, it's one of those things where, you know, if you're closed and all we can do as the bid, I believe, is encourage our members to remain open. And, so maybe the next, 3-day holiday, we need to send out a, you know, a week or two ahead to ask them to consider being open so that we can,
And I never know whether to be mad at the other merchants or to thank them.
Well, in the position you're sitting in, you need to, request they be open. As a private individual, you can do whatever you want, type of thing.
Yeah, for 38 years, I've been open on holiday Mondays. It always works.
Good. Okay, anything else on, I have Black Friday is listed on the agenda, but I'm not, is there something that we were gonna discuss, Amanda, or?
I wasn't here last meeting, but Black Friday is also Yulbrand's Fest in
Yep.
Kingsburg. So that's always like a day for downtown anyways. It's the Christmas tree lighting ceremony. So, like for us being retail, we have Black Friday and then it rolls into this like festival in the evening. Not really a festival, but like a ceremony. So it's pretty, people are busy downtown.
Yes.
Yeah, so we do extended hours that day. We just stay open a little bit later. I don't know what.
So then maybe that we need to put that on our calendar to, once again, remind all of our downtown folks. And, you know, I have a deal, I've always been open that night too, as even a real estate office, not that people are gonna come in and buy a house, but just, you know,
Community.
coffee or whatever people wanna come and, you know, just an open store with lights on and all that helps, you know, and I usually have my Christmas tree up by then, or my Christmas decorations up by then. I think we need to encourage all big members to show that the town's open, you know, type of thing. Anything else on item number 4?
I saw in there something about, flyers for fall window scarecrow contest.
Yeah, we talked about that just before you came in. Those
Oh,
flyers,
sorry.
those flyers will come out later this week.
Oh, cool, okay. And that has the dates on there and stuff.
Yeah, we just kind of set aside the month of October. It can be, fall and or Halloween and or just something, you know, Okay, sounds like a fairly active fall for us, type of thing. Looking into the December, the first Saturday of December, of course, is, dropped out of my, mind,
Small Business Saturday?
no,
No, that's the day
It's
after
the
Black
Chris
Friday.
Santa Lucia.
Santa Lucia,
Santa Lucia,
I don't know
yeah,
why,
there we go,
I
yeah.
participated for 40 years on Santa Lucia, the word just dropped out of my memory bank. The Kingsburg Cancer Volunteers will be doing their luncheon at the Kingsburg Community Church that day, and I believe Leslie is working on the trolley for that day too, to make sure we have a trolley. And we talked about asking the depot to be open on Santa Lucia Day.
They usually are. They usually have the trains set up and everything in there, the model trains, so.
Encourage that, so, once again, just encouraging people to be open and,
Maybe we send like a fourth quarter calendar, like all the dates, because there's a lot this time of year. And we could send that to all the members. We can kind of start scheduling around it. Encourage them to,
in the flyer that we're going to be sending out for this, the Rockfield, maybe we can have a separate page. You know, anything.
important dates.
Chamber, important dates as well as our dates and that we're collaborating on both of those. Item number 5 is a report from board members, so, anybody have any reports other than what we've talked about in item number 4?
No, Quinn's not here, but, over the weekend or late on Friday, he sent his quarterly update. So I uploaded it to the agenda yesterday, but I'll also email it out in a separate email, but just so you guys know that it's included in the agenda packet.
Mhm.
I've noticed that Quinn has tried to, I'm not sure what it is, tag, is that the right word, tag, some of our members, posts that they have done on Instagram and all that. He's very open for you to contact him, bid members to contact him and say, hey, you know, I'm posting something, you know, this afternoon, feel free to grab it and all that. Only other comment I have under board members' reports is a big thank you to Abigail, who has been diligently working on getting members to pay their business license, which therefore encourages people, it forces people to participate with us. And she's done a great job doing that, which adds to our treasury. Also, you know, it's nice to be able to have everybody participate type of thing. Quinn has picked up on that and has, you know, immediately tagged a post or done something, so it hopefully shows those people what it, you know, their worth of their value for their dollar, I would say, would be the better thing to do. Okay, anything else to report, June?
I just wanna share, I called Darren this morning to see, how many posts he's had on his, Team for Cutting pages, and he does, Facebook, Instagram, total of 555,000 subscribers. He's up to 52 million views on YouTube, 300-something million on TikTok.
So it does work, it does get the, you know, the word out there. It just continues.
Let me know when I can put some bees in front of a dollar horse and combine. Well, maybe not that close. We can have some collaborative posts there.
I've noticed that a few rocks around town now, that I hope they start that again, hiding their little rocks.
All right, anything else, Jim, Lauren?
Website. Are we ever gonna get,
Do we have one?
apparently, it works.
Yeah, it's active.
It works, but what do we have to do to get our information on there?
Can you send me your information that you've said that you've sent them, you know? Can you
Yeah.
forward that to me?
Because I know there's I'm seeing a lot of them that I know have sent stuff in, and it's,
Would you mind writing a list?
yeah, I'll see what I can come up with.
Okay.
But as far as I'm concerned, they're not doing their job
Okay.
at all with that, so.
Yeah, 'cause there's definitely a big old hole that they're all going into, because even Abigail said she sent them to.
Yeah, and
So all I could say is there's people who said they're not on there, so if we can get like maybe more specific list, or you can forward me the old emails.
Maybe we should, send out a thing to all of our merchants again, the form to fill out.
All of our members?
Oh, yeah, all of our members, yeah. Sorry, I was reading merchant directory at the same time. Everybody that's supposed to be in the merchant directory, send them out that form again and have them fill it all out, and we'll just give it to them again.
Okay, like a quarterly update, anyway.
that was my question, because
Yeah.
they sent over an invoice for the quarterly update, and I think, I went to Leslie too, and I was asking if I should pay it, because a lot of businesses have been added since we initially, like, collected that data, so they haven't been sent the form for,
Any of those
Yeah.
new ones.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's it,
So-
so like a general call for
Mhm.
updates and add-ons, and then we'll collect those and send it, and it will have people who already sent it, but at least this will be an attempt to get them on there. Good, and scrub the list, 'cause I think there's a few that need to come off,
Yeah,
since it was initially done.
yeah, 'cause I know like your photos don't show up on there if you don't have a
If you-
active link
Yeah,
to it,
if you
information,
haven't
so.
filled out your info, yeah, and all those photos we paid for regardless,
Yep,
I know there's new businesses that don't have photos,
that,
that's Quinn's gonna work on that
it's
for us,
for a
yeah,
separate fee.
let's make some list,
sure.
okay?
I'm not sure of that either. You mentioned something, and that usually gets people's attention. We pay them quarterly,
Yeah, 300, I think it was I thought it was more, I think it was $300
okay?
for quarterly maintenance.
So we received a bill for recently, an invoice,
Yeah,
for which quarter?
I don't know.
And did we pay it?
I asked if we should pay it, and I haven't heard back yet,
Well, I would
so I don't
say-
think, I don't know
My
if it's
heritage
commercial.
says money talks, and so I would say that we don't pay it until we get some action from them.
We say, here's what we'd like to have included for the quarterly update, and our bill will follow.
Yeah,
Our payment will
Our
follow.
payment will fall when we see some results,
Yeah.
when it worded in.
Yeah, once complete, our invoice will be paid.
Okay, it's basically the same website we had about this time last year. The only thing they've done
Photos.
in the last 9
Just
months
cash our checks.
is cashed our
But
checks.
also all the
and-
photos weren't done.
And they got the domain name figured out. That's about all we got out of them.
Yeah, because all those photos we were still doing in March, so. That's
Well,
what
I
we
think,
did.
we did most of the work on the domain name too,
Right.
you know?
And Jolene, yep.
Assisted with that.
Okay, so can you make a list, or I guess you don't have to, of ones that aren't on there that submitted their paper, as long as they know to resubmit it?
Maybe the flyer that we send out.
Here's the link, if you're not on there, please complete this form.
Yep,
Okay,
yeah, add that to the flyer also, then we know we hit everybody, because I know we don't have everybody's email addresses, so.
but that should be a requirement of business license renewal, the
It
email
is
address.
now, but
Okay,
it
cool.
wasn't beforehand.
Okay, because you're all digital.
Yeah.
Okay, all we could do is try to reach them,
Yeah.
Okay. Work on
Hey, will you work on that part of the quarterly newsletter we're gonna send out to everybody, or whatever we want to
Yes,
call
because
it?
we want to embed a calendar onto the website anyways, so this would be a good update too.
We don't wanna put too much information in there because they won't read it, but we need to, you know, highlight website, our fall, October, what we're doing in October, and the calendar for the rest of the year.
Like, just a quick save the date, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have one from past years too, I can update it.
Anything else, Reg? No, I got it. Or anything to share with us?
Just that I noticed that your next holiday is actually a Friday. I know you were looking at Mondays, and it's Veterans Day, so. I know that was a few items back, but it might be something to think about.
Like, she's saying most people won't be closed on Monday because Veterans Day is on a Friday. You know, like sometimes that's a Monday.
School will be closed on Fridays,
On Friday, okay.
or on the Friday.
I think that was in November.
Yeah, it is, yes. We're just thinking of the next 3-day weekend.
I thought you meant this coming week.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
We have a Monday and a Friday holiday in one week, that would be really nice.
Thanks for the chamber. And is the chamber planning any,
Veterans Day?
Veterans Day?
Yeah, we'll have the breakfast at, the senior center again.
It's Q2, $300, project website maintenance, Q2, full backups, register to kingsburgdowntown.com, update plugins and WordPress theme, test and pull new backup. That's what their invoice says.
20 minutes of work? Yeah.
It is in the contract for the quarterly, but yeah.
Right.
But it
But we
also
gotta-
is
they gotta
in
also have to do
our
something.
updates too,
Yeah.
so we haven't provided our updates, then they haven't done them, so.
That's true. If we haven't sent them
we'll
anything, we
over.
can't blame
Yeah.
them for that.
We'll
Yeah.
send them over.
Yeah.
That was for Q2, ended in the end of June, correct? So we haven't paid that yet.
But they should have all the pictures.
Yes, but they were never directed to do anything with the pictures if they didn't have the bios.
Or if they ignored the bios they got.
Yeah, and their version is the bios are complete, our version is they all not them all. A bunch
Quite a
of
few
them
of them are
disappeared in
missing,
the dark hole of the internet.
Yeah. Well, we'll just send them to them again.
Yeah.
In this next poll, so.
So we need to get them those,
Cause the disconnect is, I don't know who is not on there, because I don't know who filled them out, you know what I mean? So I know who's downtown, and I can see the finished product, but I don't know who sent it over there, besides someone who's mentioned it.
Because some people, I know, they sent it directly to them.
Right,
And then
exactly.
we also, quite a few people sent them to Abby, and then Abby forwarded them on.
Yeah, exactly. But if they didn't make the final thing, well, I don't know unless they say it, you know,
Yeah.
unless they didn't. So there's no kind of like check and balance going on.
okay.
Well, we're gonna work on that.
So we should have a link that.
So maybe
people-
they should all go to Abigail. then if that's okay. Or they could go to our Gmail or something, and then we can at least be record keeping who submitted the form.
They need to go through somebody that we can talk to first.
And we
Yeah.
can maybe compile them and then send them all over past the deadline.
Yep.
We have a Gmail account, I don't know if we wanna use that, but,
My suggestion is that we pay this invoice, if this was for June, and we get them a lot of information that we need before the end of September, and then we will decide at that point if we're gonna pay for that third quarter type
Yeah.
of thing.
okay, got it.
Third quarter will end the.
It's really
end of
third quarter.
September. So we can see their activity,
Okay,
and then use that leverage, but we probably need to pay for the second quarter, $300 or three, what is it? Whatever it is, for the second quarter.
okay.
Okay, Laura, anything else to,
No, sorry.
and Amanda, anything else to bring up? Well, if there's, no other reports from board members, then item number 6 is other business, which I'm assuming covered under reports from board members. Bring nothing else, we will adjourn the meeting at 8:28 on the same day we started.